What girls like? Million views?
See my legs? Grant Teng, natty or not?
I didn't want to make that content.
Ano yun? Who's your hatest YouTuber?
Oh shit!
Like so. Yeah. Matic, just walk with us. Conscious. Talk with us. See, we be painting pictures and
Good morning! What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest. We have famous YouTuber,
YouTube guy.
the Mr. Jacob here. So, today we're gonna talk about YouTubing. Specifically, YouTubing in the fitness industry. So I got a couple of questions here. I'm just gonna throw them. Hope he answers. Yeah, so we'll keep this short.
Ano yun? Who's your hatest YouTuber?
Oh shit! Natty or not? No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Okay. Let's just go for the first question here. How did you get started in making content in fitness?
It was just something na before kasi honestly, parang start lang siya as a, thirst thing. Like, oh, I go to the gym, post.
Was that YouTube agad or?
Ano muna? Instagram muna. Then, when you're younger, halos lahat naman yun yung motivation.
Yeah,
diba?
dude, same.
Oh, let's get the girls for the girls, mga ganyan,
Oh,
diba?
for the beach yung first ko eh.
Exactly.
That's the reason why I got into
Gusto
it.
mo maging aesthetic sa beach, diba?
Yeah,
Then eventually, I don't know, maturity, over time, you just decide na, okay, I'm not doing this for, as a thirst thing anymore. Like, I genuinely want to help people, and it's fun, and I love it. It's a passion now. I mean, kasi if you just wanted to attract girls, you stop at a certain point.
Yeah. Once you get too jacked for them, and
Hindi nga jacked,
it's mostly the meatheads that come to you. Like,
Sometimes,
homies.
yung girls, pero guys yun
Yeah. It's usually the meatheads that come to you.
At saka, what girls like, it's really fair amount of muscle and
Yeah.
leanness.
Yeah,
Nothing too
yeah.
excessive, nothing too difficult. You just have to regularly work out and eat better, basically. But yeah, that's how I started. Then eventually, out of nowhere, I was like, oh, I want to be a vlogger. I want to make videos. I want to help people. I want to, I wanted that lifestyle. So, yeah, after grinding for a few years, it just so happened. It was in my favor. Sinwerte rin lang ako na nag-boom. Because you never know with the algorithm and all.
Eventually, naging weights before dates. Pero yeah, you get the point.
Yeah.
So I'll just follow that up. I think you kind of gave the answer, but let's try to dive into it. How do you think you got big on YouTube? I think the growth was pretty fast. Like, bigla ang nag-boom
Bigla.
siya eh. Yeah. So how did that happen?
So una, it was slow. Like no one's watching, couple of hundreds of views. Then eventually, YouTube will push your video. You wouldn't know which one. So you just gotta keep making consistently. YouTube rewards consistency. So you have no idea which one's gonna do well. Just keep making videos as with good quality and as regular and as often as possible. So how it blew up was, number one was, I did a bulking video. Paano mag full Tagalog. Tinry ko lang because I used to do full English. I did one full Tagalog video, bulking tips, then biglang lumaki. Then I noticed, umabot ng 10k subscribers. Then from then on, all the other videos that I made, which I knew were good, pinapanood na nila. So, the more, parang nagsasnowball na siya.
Yeah, parang you gave them a
Yeah.
reason to come into your channel.
Yeah.
No?
So, when those initial 10,000 started watching, lumaki na ng lumaki. So, nagsacirculate na sila sa channel ko.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how it grew. Then, then you have to listen then to your subscribers. Kasi there was this video, they were like, skincare reveal, skincare routine.
Is that the recent one?
That was
this is way back.
that was way back. So I didn't want to make that content, honestly. I was like, I'm a fitness channel, bro. Diba? Then they were asking it, so I made one. Then boom, that one blew up. Million views. I didn't expect it to blow up, but it did. So I think last time I checked, I got mga 30 to 40,000 subscribers off that single video. Then, ayun, snowball na lang siya.
One skincare tayo next.
Pass. So, pwede siguro skincare, bodybuilding, like exfoliating.
Pwede. Kasi diba as
Sweating yourself,
bodybuilders,
yeah.
normal magka-acne,
Yeah.
body, it's normal.
And
Tsaka
like,
manscaping.
coming into it.
Oh.
Except sa'yo, bro.
Walang see my legs.
Pero yeah, ganun. Then it just blows up, it rolls. Then just gotta keep making content, don't stop. Consistency talaga siya.
Got it. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that it would have been like a specific video, particularly with skincare, no?
So, pakinggan mo yung subscribers mo.
Yeah.
What they're saying. So guys, let them know sa comments what content you want to see.
Good advice.
Posing down na naka-trunks all the time.
Ha! Too fat for that. But
Much better daw.
yeah, someday.
With higher body fat, much better.
Yeah, someday I'll do this whole talking head video, but kita na yung like pag may abs now, ganun. We'll do that someday. Moving on to the next question here. I don't think this is gonna get juicy, but just in case, I'll just warn you guys. How do you feel about the local fitness scene? On YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, ganun.
Admittedly, for the longest time, mas dominant yung, I would say, the bro side of fitness. Yung, just do, buhat ka lang mabigat, kain ka chicken breast steamed, kamote, papayat ka, babatak ka. No sodium, yan.
Boiled.
But like, I feel like the evidence community has grown. And at the same time, people are not as dumb. And people are more educated in terms of choosing who to watch. Kasi you can see through people who are telling you stuff, one thing, then they do another thing. The Philippine bodybuilding industry or fitness industry kasi for the longest time, more of fun runs, diba? At the same time, not so much lifting. So, it's nice that sa TikTok, Instagram, you see reels, you see videos of people actually teaching you scientific stuff, evidence-based na talaga. So we also have, like, of course, the international YouTubers to thank for sina Jeff Nippard.
That's true. Jeff Nippard is the shit, bro.
Yeah, mga ganun, di ba? Parang people will believe research now compared to before, just because it's out there. But I still think that a lot of Filipinos try to get the quick answer. Yun naman gusto natin, mabilisan eh.
I agree.
Kaya parang, I'm not gonna read this research kasi it's long. So I'll just listen to what this guy said because he's big and he's jacked and he's shredded.
That's true.
24/7. So
Yeah, I think they really prefer the answers na parang
cookie cutter.
yeah, cookie cutter, the fastest,
Ah.
where they don't have to listen to a 5 to 10
Yeah.
minute explainer video talking about
That's true.
science.
But the thing about listening to the science is when you understand kasi the concept fully, you can answer all of these questions. Like, for example, what should I eat? When should I eat? If you understand the science, you will know, like, at the end of the day, for example, calorie deficit regardless of what you eat, diba? Or calorie surplus to gain weight, ganyan. So if you understand the science, it's much better than getting an answer like, chicken breast, sweet potato, oatmeal, diba? Kasi there's no explanation eh. Why are you gonna be eating those? Hindi, wag lang. Kasi yun lang sinabi ko, yun yung gumana sa akin. It's not enough at this point.
There's a lot of like yung mga underlying principles that are super easy to apply.
Sobrang,
I think, diba, once they learn that, they're super independent. They don't even have to go around asking every other influencer they can find.
Totoo. To answer your question, the fitness industry here is doing much better. I mean,
it's
lalo na the
growing,
natural
no?
community. Diba? May smaller communities na. Kasi minority ang natural community eh. I mean, it always has been. Even internationally, it is. Kasi that's a very taboo topic eh. Diba? Pero I think it's growing. It's
That's
good.
Ooh. Where do you see yourself and the fitness industry, or where do you see yourself in relation to the fitness industry within the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years?
Oh, wow. 3 to 5 years.
Just 1M?
I can't really say because it's difficult. It's
Why?
a very small niche. You never know. Fitness in general here in the country is still very small. And even if you present factual stuff, they would always tell you, no, that's not correct, diba?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even if people
Or
watch
because
it, they would subscribe.
there's so many opinions of fitness na
Yeah.
once you give your own
Yeah.
opinion, there's always somebody that's gonna say, fuck
Yeah.
you, that's not right.
Siguro in the next 3 to 5 years, I'd still do the same things. It's just that, everything is provided now online. Diba? So I'll probably expound more or apply more application kasi if you talk about the concepts, you only have to talk about those once.
Yeah,
Diba?
that's true.
You just
I
have to
feel like
apply
once you've gone through
constantly.
like what is recomp,
Yeah.
what is deloading, I don't
Yun.
know, parang it's
Gusto
done.
nilang lagi tinatanong yun, Rico.
Yeah, and once you've given that, it's not like you can say the same thing again and again. I think
Yeah.
the best case would be like you'll end up showing them videos where you're actually doing it. No?
Yes. Now, the problem with that is if you watch that without context, you don't know what calorie deficit is or energy balance. Then you see me eat, let's say, a pizza or a piece of fried chicken, then they'll go like, "Oh, why is he eating this?
This beer
or this beer?"
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you understand the concept of energy balance and all those things, the basics, actually basics of nutrition, energy balance. If you understand that, you can incorporate stuff that you didn't normally incorporate.
Eto, baka gusto mong marinig to, Mr. Von Campos.
Sure.
So do you have tips specifically for content creators within the local fitness scene? Eto din, this goes for like YouTube,
Goes for Von.
let's just go specifically for YouTube na lang.
Oh, yeah. I feel like for most people who are trying to get into the fitness YouTube here in the Philippines, just be authentic, just be genuine. Especially when you're, let's say, for example, if you're natural and you're truly natural, or for example, if you're taking stuff rather, and you're telling people that you're natural, that's deceit. Don't build your brand out of lies and deceit because let's say if it comes out or like people find out, it's not gonna end well for you. Don't lie to your subscribers, and at the same time, always provide value. Regardless of what content you're making, always provide value. Kasi people will want something. Syempre, why will they watch you? What do they get out of it? Do they get entertainment? Do they get value? Do they learn something? Did you make them feel a certain way while they're watching the video? Diba? People always watch the videos that have meaning. So, always look for, every time you make a video, anong purpose? Diba? What do you want the audience or the subscriber or the viewer to feel? Diba? If it's, again, if you want to learn something, make it funny, ganyan. Always understand your why.
We'll just go on to the last question here. Just, mabilisan na to. Give me a quick answer for this. You already have a lot of followers, lots of subscribers, but let's just say you had unlimited power. You just have unlimited influence over the world. If you could change one thing within the local fitness industry, what would it be?
If I were to change the fitness industry as a whole, I guess number one would be transparency. There's nothing wrong with, let's say, using performance enhancing drugs. It's just that don't tell people you're not. Don't tell people you're natural when you're actually not, because it's you're giving false hopes and false expectations to others. Lalo na if the guy, let's say a truly natural person starting from zero background tries it out, then he says like, oh, this is not working. Then a coach comes over and says, kasi mali ginagawa mo. Ito, take mo to. Diba? That's how it starts. That's how it starts sa Philippines. Marami akong kilala
common. Yeah, I've seen that
na
so
who
many
they
times.
don't even know they were given a steroid and they were given a steroid. I mean, transparency lang. If you are gonna promote a physique that is insane, that is not natural, go promote it. Diba? Just tell them be transparent when it comes to ano yung mga side effects, ano yung positives, ano yung pros and cons. And yeah, if you know all the pros and cons about everything, like even the whole not just the whole enhanced thing, even the dieting as a whole, even as a natural dieting,
That's true.
sometimes you can get you can have a bad relationship with yourself, your food, body dysmorphia, maraming ganyan
Dysmorphia, eating disorders, man,
Yeah.
that happens
eating
a lot.
disorders. So, I guess sa industry as a whole, transparency lang. Kasi, yeah, you only see the finished product eh. Like, you only see the guys who are shredded, the guys who are lean, and you don't know what they did or what they've done to actually get there. People who actually come out telling people
Yeah,
that
they're
I
much
have body
better.
dysmorphia,
They're much
I have-
better off going that way than
I've
trying
taken
to hide
roids, people will be like, oh, appreciate the honesty.
it. Yeah. And at least more people understand because I'm sure you're not the only one going through these things. So,
Just
providing
don't mislead.
value to the people going through the same experiences, no?
Kasi it hurts people eh.
Yeah.
It's mentally, number one. For
yeah.
example, oh, why does this guy get so big? And we're training the same way, diba? And at the same time, why is that guy shredded and I feel like crap eating, boiled chickens with no salt, and I do not have my top layer of abs showing, I must be doing something wrong, di ba?
Eating
Transparency
like,
lang.
at the same time, probably eating like a gallon of peanut butter a day. Got that. All right, that was the last question here. Thank you very much, good sir. I
You're
think I learned a lot
welcome,
as a new YouTube person.
Oh, I learned a lot from this guy also,
okay,
in terms of the more advanced side of the bodybuilding
Thanks.
world. Yeah, bro.
Well, to anyone who was watching this video, if you like this, like it.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my
Yeah.
channel, and if you guys have any other questions for me or for Jacob, leave a comment below.
Yeah, we might do a part 2.
Someday. Probably not here in Iron Supply.
Yeah.
It's just me. Alright, we out, man. Peace.
See, we be painting pictures and we be writing scriptures. Right.